guys. Hey guys, what's up? If you're new to my channel, my name is Sasha, and if you're coming back, thanks for coming back. So today's video is going to focus on gluten-free. So for those who don't know, I have hypothyroidism and PCOS. That entails that I need to eat gluten-free, dairy-free, and soy-free. So I'm gonna share with you guys around 10 of my favorite gluten-free foods. So I'm gonna look up real quick what gluten-free actually means, because I will be honest, I didn't know what gluten-free was until I had to actually do it. So it says, a gluten-free diet is a diet that strictly excludes gluten, which is a mixture of proteins found in wheat and related grains, including rye, oat, and all others. Okay, wait, that was kind of dumb. Hold on. Free definition is what I want. Gluten. Wait. The definition literally says no gluten is gluten-free. Okay, definition of gluten. A substance presented in cereal grains, especially wheat, that is responsible for the elastic texture of dough. A mixture of two proteins can cause illnesses or people with celiac disease. Okay, so basically that's what it is. It's wheat. So gluten is wheat. Now, wheat for us, in general, for people in general, it's really good to eat gluten-free because the wheat is what makes you swollen. Now, people with PCOS or a thyroid issue, it definitely makes us look super inflated. For me personally, there are times that I look like I'm 8 months pregnant. No freaking joke. Like if somebody asks me how many months are you, I'm not about to get offended because my body does that to me sometimes. So I've been eating gluten-free for about, I want to say like strictly eating gluten-free for maybe like 3 months. Maybe a little more. 3 months. I've had my cheat days here and there, but 98% of my food is gluten-free. And there are so many things that you would never think are gluten-free. And I kid you not, I do not feel super bloated. So I personally love waffles. I love waffles and pancakes, but I love waffles a little bit more. So my trusting brand Eggo comes with gluten-free waffles. There's a couple other brands, one called Vans, I think another one called like Black Bear. There's all different kinds. I even think like ShopRite brands. There's a lot of gluten-free waffles, but I just love Eggo, and they do have gluten-free. So this is one of my favorite breakfast gluten-free foods. Another really good gluten-free breakfast is this pancake mix right here. So this is a gluten-free pancake mix. It also has no dairy, so it says it right here, gluten-free. And I obviously already used it, but I found this one specifically at Target. I wasn't able to find this specific brand anywhere else, but I found this one at Target, and this one is the King Arthur flour. This stuff is amazing. Also, because I cannot have dairy, I made this with almond milk. So good. And let me tell you something, I'll be so honest with you. When people would tell me like, you should drink almond milk, you should do this and you should do that, I was like, ugh. It just did not sound good to me, but trust me on this. So for those who don't know, anything that says gluten-free will say it either in bold letters, kind of like the waffles, gluten-free, or it'll have a little G and an F. So it looks like this. I hope that's focused for you guys, but that's what it looks like. So that pancake mix is amazing. Another breakfast is pork roll. So I'm from Jersey. I don't know if you guys want to call it Taylor ham. I don't know if you want to call it pork roll, but I call it whatever. I call it more Taylor ham. So this says gluten-free. Now, so the weird thing is that I feel like a lot of places are now saying like gluten-free, gluten-free, gluten-free. Try to say that fast. But I'm like, why would you have wheat in this? But then again, you never know what they be putting in food. So my pork roll right here is gluten-free. So since it's gluten-free, I'm gonna be okay with it. I always imagined that gluten-free just meant cutting out carbs. Just cutting out like any kind of carb, right? But then I started doing my research and like got like a little light bulb in me, and I was like, pause, I can eat carbs. So being Colombian and eating arepas, I always want to have an arepa. But I stopped eating it because I thought it was carbs and whatever the case may be. When I found out that arepas were gluten-free, let me just say I was so excited. So arepas are gluten-free. So this is just like your regular arepa antioqueña, and it's 100% corn and it's gluten-free. Now, I always, of course, you have to be really careful when you're gonna buy these because, for example, the other day Juan bought for us, but he bought the ones that already come with cheese inside, so I couldn't eat it. So this is just a regular arepa, nothing's inside, and you can grill it, and it's gluten-free. Okay, so if you want to make your own arepa or empanadas or whatever you want to make, you can also use this. This right here is gluten-free, libre sin gluten, okay? So you can make your arepas, your empanadas, I don't really know what else you can use this for, but this right here is gluten-free, so for me, oh, you can make bollo limpio, you can make whatever. This for me was life-changing. When I found out that this was gluten-free, I was like, ah. Moving on to some of my favorite gluten-free chips. Lay's Stacks is gluten-free, y'all. But you know what's so crazy? If you have like baked, Pringles doesn't come baked, right? Well, whatever. The Lay's Stacks, they are gluten-free, all the flavors. Because I've also bought in, yeah, right? That's a word. Is that a word? Anyways, they are all gluten-free because I've also bought the sour cream one. Amazing. I also have these right here. So these are also gluten-free. You can see it right there, gluten-free tortillas. And this is from the brand Simply Nature. I don't remember what the name of the store is that I bought these in, but I'm sure you can find chips like this at like a Costco. Costco has a huge selection actually, but like Costco and ShopRite and Target, you'll find. Target's really good about having gluten-free stuff. Whole Foods, hello. Whole Foods is super. So I actually got these at Whole Foods. So I shop at like everywhere. I don't necessarily just have a supermarket. Maybe that'll change once I move to Florida, but like as of right now, I shop at Walmart, ShopRite, Costco, Whole Foods, Target. Especially because I'm looking for gluten-free stuff. I like to like see, you know, varieties. Like I said, like my pancake mix, I couldn't find it anywhere but Target, So these chips right here, I just almost lost my eye right there. But these chips are the kettle chips. I love kettle chips, and these are gluten-free as well. Certified gluten-free. I bought these at Whole Foods. These are just super, super good. I know that they come in like a whole bunch of different flavors, like jalapeno, barbecue, but I stick to your good old sea salt. I'm not a vinegar and chips. Vinegar, I'm not that kind of girl. Not my thing. Not my thing. Juan and I really like to do taco nights. I personally love tacos, and the taco shells that I was having before, they weren't all gluten-free. I was having trouble finding, and I was like, oh, some of the tortillas were gluten-free, but I like hard tacos. Then I found out that these little guerreros tostaditas are gluten-free. So these are like the flat little, these are the flat tostadas. This is the same as a hard shell taco, just not in a taco form, but that doesn't get me upset. I don't really care. And these are also gluten-free. So it says gluten-free right there. It says gluten-free in the back. So I was super excited when I knew that I can still have like a shell or like some kind of like a something. I was very excited about that. So these I bought ShopRite, Target. Where was I just with one? Yeah, ShopRite. ShopRite, Target. They sell these over there. Not every supermarket sells them, but they're amazing. Like I told you guys before, I was having a freak out when I thought that gluten meant no carbs because I love pasta. Guilty. I don't eat pasta every day, or I don't even eat it every week. Now I do, actually. Now that I know that pasta is gluten-free, or that I have gluten-free pasta, I'll have once a week maybe, or once every 2 weeks. But before that, I would really be selective on when I wanted to have pasta because I always thought it was just because it was so heavy and because it was pasta, but it would make me feel like I would look, after a bowl of pasta, I would look just like the girl from Willy Wonka, the blueberry girl. Like, that was me. But, ta-da! We have gluten-free pasta. There's a whole bunch of brands. I know they have gluten-free. This is the Rosini. there is a crap ton of gluten-free pasta. I also like veggie pasta a lot too, but they have like penne, they have spaghetti, they have gluten-free lasagna stuff. They have gluten-free everything when it comes to pasta. So you can totally have a bowl of pasta and not feel guilty about it because there's no gluten. Not only feel guilty, you don't feel as bloated. I feel like not only did mentally I felt bad about eating a bowl of pasta, but then physically my body was like, yeah, this is why you feel bad, because you now can roll. You can roll. But now I don't. So I'm like, oh. Last but sure as hell not least are my favorite like baking dessert, gluten-free. There are gluten-free cookies I was gonna buy but I didn't buy. There's gluten-free cookies. I've gotten a few. Mainly I've gotten them at ShopRite, and I've gotten like chocolate chip. I've gotten sugar cookies, like these lemon cookies. They're so good. Of course, gluten-free is a little more pricey than regular, but whatever. You know, when you're trying to be healthy and take care of yourself, it's honestly worth it. They also have gluten-free bread and all that stuff, but I don't necessarily miss bread. I don't care if I don't have like a toast in the morning or anything like that. I might get it just because I've been really craving avocado toast, so I might get it for that reason. But if not, I'm totally okay with the waffles. Like 2 days ago, we were in the mood for brownies, so we made half of this box right here, which is the brownie mix, gluten-free, and I have the chocolate chip cookie, gluten-free. I'm not a huge dessert person, but I am a huge ice cream, cookie, and brownie person. That I am. But I'm not a huge dessert. Like, I'm not about like tres leche, let me on a steak. I'm not about like tres leches, cheesecake, cake, strawberry. Not my thing. But I love brownies, I love cookies, and I love ice cream. So these are my two go-to brownie and cookie mix. This one I also got at Target. I think each box is like $5, but since it's just me and Juan, I only use half of the box, so super amazing. That's pretty much all of the gluten-free stuff that I have at the moment. I mean, of course, you know other things are gluten-free, like fruits and vegetables and eggs, and there's so many other things that are gluten-free, obviously, that just don't require wheat. But for those other things like chips and pastas and stuff like that, that of course you want to eat as well, these are also, you also can have gluten-free options and not make your body feel so crappy after eating it. So that's all I have for today. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Leave some comments down below. And I have nothing else to say, but I love you guys. Muchos besitos. And until next time, bye.